Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. I'm going through a canyon here in this wonderful Huey made by Rambo145. So if you guys want to check out some great mods, check that site out and help support our friend. But today, folks, ain't nothing bigger than Texas, and it always is bigger in Texas, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the biggest, absolute biggest tractors in Farming Simulator are here. We're using the modded Big Bud, folks. Say hello to those gigantic beasts down there. A gigantic swath of crops there is being cultivated as we speak. Actually, they're smashing all those oilseed radishes. So if you folks want to see more of this, go ahead and hit that like button, folks. Let's get this one up to 1,000 likes to see more big equipment in Farming Simulator 17. Those giant monstrosities had to be flown over because they're just that big, folks. So we're going to head over to the farm now, and I'm going to actually get loaded up with some more Big Buds with my Big Buds. Of course, today we've got all of our friends joining us. Say hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so we got, of course, Monosaur, Pinto, Encrypted Pilot, many people, including Coffee here as well. Coffee's got his own YouTube channel, apparently, so make sure you subscribe to him, too. All right. So, over here is the Big Bud, folks, and it does not get much bigger than this. We're going to go ahead and load some of these up with seeds and start sowing those fields as we're also cultivating. So, the Big Bud DLC is out today as well. We're using the modified Big Bud, but we'll be streaming this today as well. So, if you're just watching this on the day, come check it out on the channel. It is so big I had to take a helicopter, a Huey helicopter, to explore the map and everything. I am excited to be here, and we got to get going. So, Encrypted Pilot, are you all loaded up? You good to go?
I'm ready to go start planting this fields.
All right, very good. So have you loaded up with seeds?
Seeds and fertilizer, 10,000 units.
Jesus, man, that is a huge piece of equipment. Look at me just standing next to the tires here. I'm not even as tall as the tire that is actually towing this thing. Like, look at this. I'm just as tall as the tire here for some of this equipment. So let's see. Killer Bee, Monosaur, and Coffee are here, as well as me. That we've got a few pieces of equipment as well that we'll be using, including these wonderful cat trucks that are going to offload for the augers that are going to be doing some harvesting as well. So let's get going, boys. Then let's go ahead and look at the actual look at the width of this giant monstrosity. Look at that, man. This is just huge. Again, Nick, how big is this thing? How big are these sewing machines here? The width of these things?
32.5 meters wide.
32.5 meters. Look at that. It's almost like a B-52 deploying its wings. All right, look at this. So the boys are moving in now to load up with seeds. Come on over, boys. We're going to load everyone up with all the things they need here. So again, now what's the capacity on these things as well for these giant storage tanks of seeds?
I believe they hold 120,000 liters.
120,000 liters. All right, Killer Bee, if you'd be so kind to hop out, I'm going to give everyone of our fans here a look at the Big Bud, folks. Let's go ahead and take a look at this monstrosity. Quad tires all around. Look at that, man. 2 on each side, front and back. That is a Big Bud, indeed it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior, too. I'm going to hop up into the cabin here and see. Wow, look at it. It's actually so big, it's actually got its own AC unit. Literally, they just took one from a window and put it on the side of the vehicle. All right, so here's the Big Bud, boys. That is the KT450, and even bigger models coming out in the regular Farming Simulator as well. So you got all your GPS equipment, even a Coca-Cola. Wow, some matches back. Oh, actually, that's a ruler stick back there. And, oh, yep, something bad over there for that. Don't want those kitties on that. But you can also open the doors and open the engine. Let's take a look at this giant engine working here. Killer Bee, let's go ahead and take a look at this thing, man. I'm going to try to hop near it. That's a big O right there. That apparently it's got a Cummins inside of it. So that's how much horsepower. Does anybody know much more about this tractor? I mean, it at least is in Big O status, right, Monosaur? Big O. Big O status.
Yeah, big O.
Big O indeed. Big O, I know. All right, so check that out, man. That is definitely huge. So, all right, let's get loading up with seeds then. I can see if I can... are you close enough now, Killer Bee, to load up? I'm not sure if you actually got close enough. Let me just check here quickly. Let's see. Hire worker. Oh, select seed. Okay. I don't know if you actually got close enough to fill it up yet, but let's see how fast this beast moves. What, like 20 miles an hour at the very most, maybe?
25.
25? All right, let's... she's got a... Oh, we're going to bump into some of these other ones. Are you guys filling up over there? Monosaur, are you getting seeds?
Yeah, I got all seeds.
Hold on a second. Let me lower the hood here. All right, there you go, Killer Bee. You want to go ahead and load up as well? I kind of jackknifed it for you. You're a little too far away from it, but you'd think the size of this thing would be a monstrosity. He's just going to circle back. All right, boys, let's get to cultivating and continue sowing those fields as well. I'm going to get back to the chopper as well to see the action from afar, and then we're also going to drive a few things over there. Nick, should I actually drive one of these Big Buds over with the big cat trucks? Should I go and do maybe some hauling of the big auger trucks over to the harvesters?
Sure.
Okay. All right, I'm going to take one of these big buds over where it's needed then. While the boys are cultivating and sowing, I'm going to be driving one of these big buds over to one of the fields here. Which field is it exactly, Nick, that we need to go to? Is it 18 with this?
Yeah, 18.
All right, I'm going to 18. You guys are going to over to 26. Huge fields here in the Northwest Texas mod field. And man, is it big. Everything here, like I said, is bigger in Texas. Wow, this thing's so huge it actually has tracks as well to disperse its weight. That's incredible. All right. Well, big buds are rolling out then. Everyone's doing their job, loading up with seeds and getting ready here. This thing is just huge. Look, I can't believe it can actually do 25 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive for a piece of equipment this size. A big O status for sure. I'm going to circle around to field 18. I'm going to come up on the other side where apparently one of the cultivators is ready to rock. Should we hire some workers or anything, Nick? Anything you got to do, man. We're down here at Nick Harm's Farms. We're down at the Farm of Harm. Oh, wow, that sounds like a horrible place to work, Nick. Are you a good or a bad boss?
I'd say I'm a good boss.
You're a good boss? You have your good and bad days, just like everyone else. So there you go. Farmhouse right in the middle of the map. Coffee, you like that, by the way. You said it was nice to have the farmhouse right in the smack dab in the center of the farm.
Smack dab.
Smack dab, my friend. Oh, and look, a little greenhouse up. What a beautiful house. Really a nice, very, very nice farmhouse here. All right, boys. So looks all the interior gauges and everything function on this. For this being a mod, this does nothing but make me even more excited. Again, we'll be live streaming the Big Bud, and actually we're going to do a tractor pull and some testing of the Big Bud as well to see how much it can pull and how strong it actually is. Big Bud mod versus Big Bud DLC. So we'll see who wins that one a little bit later today. So let's get on rolling, boys. And again, if you're new here, folks, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to see more of this content, great way to know when it goes live here on the channel by basically subscribing here. So big O equipment, Big Bud, big helicopters, big maps. It's just Montessor, Big O, my friend. Big O. Doesn't get much bigger than that. All right. So we got our harvesters over here. I'm going to get these guys working and start unloading some of them. Nick, are these full or not? They look like they might be full.
Yeah, I believe they are.
They are? Okay, so I'm going to just sneak in here and unload on one of these. Though, if I was to do this in real life, oh boy, I better come over here with the Big Bud, because if I drive into that field, it's going to be all over for this guy. Oh yeah, he's full. Look at that, man. All right, the New Holland CR10.90 is yet another big O piece of equipment. And, man, that is a huge... Look at that. Compared to the tractor, wow, this thing is actually massive as well. But let's go ahead and get driving then. How do I turn the helper off, by the way, Nick?
H.
H, okay, that's right. I forgot all about that. It's been a while since we used the follow me mod. Okay, I'm going to pull up then next to this big O tractor. Let's see if we can offload a few things. I'll be over to help you guys as well shortly. Wow, the header is so huge. There we go. I probably damaged a little bit of the crop, but we're okay. Uh-oh, careful now, careful. All right, wow, look at that. So I wonder what the capacity is on these things. 1,300 here. All right, I got to take the top off of this. Nick, this is a modded auger trailer as well, right? The T, what was it? The 1300 T?
Yeah.
Wow, huge, absolutely huge. Look at this thing. I got to walk around it like it's a house. I can't even actually see into it. I can see that the top's still on there. Okay, let's go ahead and take the top off then. There we go. All right, she's already unloading. Beautiful. All right, let's see how much of a percentage this thing has. So that harvester is completely full, and we're now unloading into the auger trailer. Now, the nice thing about auger trailers, and correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, is that you can load them up and basically unload them elsewhere, and then you can basically load them into bigger trucks or smaller trucks or however you want to do it. Basically, it's a trailer to get things from one loading point to the next, and then you can offload everything onto, for example, those giant cat trucks, which are really cool.
Yeah, you just want to keep your semis out of the field if it's muddy and stuff.
Absolutely, so it's much better for the tractors to pick that all up. All right, well, we're doing a great job over here. The Big Bud having no problem at all taking on this. And look at that, the trailer not even close to being full. Only a very scant, small percentage of 33%, so it could take on that other harvester as well. So I'm going to roll over here. You can see, look at all the engine parts working on this thing. Yet again, another wonderful mod. You can open the door if you want to, keep it ajar, especially if it was a chilly night. You can also open up the hood, and look at that, man, the little AC blowing away as well. Fuel capacity on this thing of about 1,000 liters of fuel, and it's very fuel efficient. We've only used about 6 liters of fuel just driving over here, which is pretty good for a piece of equipment such as this. So Big Bud is good times. All right, so Otto, by the way, I think we should put some of these links on your channel too. So if anybody's watching right now, you want to go check out the Big Bud, go ahead and check it out on Otto's channel. Would that be fair, Otto?
Yeah.
Sound good? Okay. All right, so So we got this all delivered here. I'm going to go fly over to the boys then again because we've got such a huge farm here today, and we want to show you guys as much as we can as quickly as possible. Let's fly over then to our other field, field 26. Again, into the Huey. The map's so huge, I've actually got to use a helicopter. It's amazing, man. U.S. Army all the way, baby. All right, let's go. Heading over then to see where these... now, again, this is the field. These are how huge some of these fields are. Look at this, man. This is like an entire... This is an entire elementary school worth of biscuits. That's what this is. Look at this. A whole year's supply of biscuits for kids in one harvest. Look at that. Amazing. So definitely a huge job here. Those big buds, if you were working this as a legitimate farm, you could have those harvesters working all day. Big buds coming back and forth and barely have enough time to finish any other jobs you were doing. So this Northwest Texas mod is fantastic. Great map indeed. All right, we're going to head back into the chopper then. And let's head over to Farm Field 26, where it's the radishes, right? Oh, look at that. Look at the guys down there. Nick and Otto are getting all spread out and everything like that. It's huge pieces of equipment. Pinto, how are things going for you? He's our farming newbie, taking Pinto literally under our wing, and he's doing a good job. Pinto, is this you over here?
Yep, fine. Bringing up the tail end.
Oh, okay. Oh, you missed a spot there, kiddo, but that's all right. You'll get it in time. Don't worry. You only missed 700 meters because of the huge swath of this giant track. Look at this. This is amazing. You guys have cleared out almost the whole field in the time that I just went to go and unload one harvester. That is incredible. Look at this, folks. A huge, beautiful flyover. They actually have drone videos of this thing on YouTube, and that's what we're trying to replicate here. You guys are doing a fantastic job of plowing and of cultivating and such too. Now, City Boy Raptor, get out of that chopper and get down there and get to work. All right, I will definitely do that. I'm going to land down there. Who wants to give me their tractor then? Anybody want to trade? I'll trade you a chopper for your tractor. Does it sound like
That's mine.
Where are you at? Are you in front or back?
I'm at the top left corner of field 26 right now. Just stopped.
Top left corner, field 26. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to move up there then. Wait, I see Pinto.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. I see Pinto, but I don't see you, Coffee.
We can come take mine if you want, Raptor.
Oh, he's right down here. Ah, I see two flying by. Coffee, where are you at? Wow, the field's so huge, I'm getting lost.
I'm out of the machine.
You're out of the machine. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're still flying. There you
yeah,
go. I see you.
Oh, you're over here. I got you. I was looking for you in a cultivator. There you are, sir. Look at that. The farm fields are so huge, I lost you in a farm field. And it's nothing but blank space. That's huge. All right, Coffee, why don't you take the Huey, run over to... Are you familiar with this aircraft?
In real life, yes.
Oh, okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and need you to run to the Arby's. Go ahead and get us a couple #1 combos. Actually, get a couple doubles with cheese or whatnot. And definitely the curly fries. No potato cakes. Those things crumble too easily. All right. He's actually... Are you going to drive away, Coffee? See if you can drive away. Yeah, there it goes.
There we go.
So single... And by the way, that chopper, only the host of the server can fly in that one. But look at the... Wow, it's like a horse. He's riding off into the distance. Look at that majestic creature.
I'm cultivating this field now.
Oh, actually, yeah, we could... Yeah, oh, good point. You're doing a little harvesting with the blades?
Yeah, just a little mowing.
Just a little mowing. Just a little icy over there. All right, so look at this beast lift up. Just the amount of power needed to use this piece of equipment is incredible. And the swath, just the range of this thing is huge. I can't even tell where the field begins and where you guys finished last time. I think you guys missed a spot down the middle, but I'll try to pick a spot that yet hasn't been done. See if I can... I'm sure the cultivators have gotten over here. So again, the range or the width of these things is what, 32 meters, Nick?
32 and a half.
32 and a half, and that's for both the cultivators and for the modded sowing machines as well.
The cultivators are only 22 and a half.
Oh, 22 and a half. Okay, look at the spread of this thing. It's amazing. This right here looks like those ultralight, like those solar aircraft that you see sometimes NASA flying around just to test out things. Incredible. I'm gonna go to the end of this farm field then and start sowing on the other side. Look at this, guys. An incredible amount of work, by the way. A lot of profit could be made by these things. And I believe Big Bud was made back in the 70s as well. And there's actually a few of them in Iowa at a farming museum. I saw a few things on it. But the mod maker did an absolutely fantastic job of kind of putting in some equipment and really making it look good. And, wow, it's really a great piece of machinery. Very beautiful interior as well that they did. So, again, if you want this, folks, check it out on Otto's channel. If anybody's asking in the comment section, where do I download it, please help them out by just linking Otto's channel. And please do subscribe to Otto as well for all of your farming sim needs. All right, now, speaking of needs, I'm going to need to scoot over it a little bit, I think. I'm so used to actually driving with these smaller tractors that it does take a little bit of getting used to get used to Big Bud, I think, to actually realize how much space you actually have to to work with. Look at this. I had to turn around. All right, I think we're good here.
Big old U-turn.
Big O U. That was like an uppercase U-turn. All right, let's lower it down. I'm a little discombobulated here, but I'll get to it then. We're planting wheat, correct? All right. And this thing,
Yes,
you can drive at what, 15 miles an hour is its maximum speed with a... Look at that, man. Now, if you had 3 of these things driving together like we did at the start, everybody driving in unison is just the beauty of farming and farming machinery and power. So absolutely incredible to see this. And everybody's just doing a great job. And like this field, which is probably one of the biggest on the map, one of the longest at least, probably the biggest being 27, 19, just huge fields are made to be small jobs with the work of this farming equipment. All right, let's make sure we take a look at it here, make sure we're working. Look at that, man. Incredible. So what do you guys think of Big Bud? Do you guys like it?
Oh, it's big old in my heart.
It's big. Oh, it's Big O in your heart?
It's a big old thing of fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. Now, I can't wait to get the DLC as well and test these 2 tractors against each other. We got ourselves a towing bar, and you'll be seeing this map too as well in our future streams and such. So again, folks, make sure you subscribe in order to see those. A lot of people are always asking, when are you streaming and such? So long as you've subscribed, you got it, folks. You'll get a notification. My goodness, man. Just the amount of width on this thing is incredible. Absolutely insanity. Now, what else can you pull with this, Nick? What else would be a good piece of equipment? Oh, there's a slurry tank coming in the DLC. Is that right?
There's a manure spreader.
Manure spreader, right. And then, of course, you can haul, as we showed off, Nick was so kind as well to show off the auger trailers, which are a big help as well in order to pull that thing through. It's definitely going to take a lot of time. Who the heck was fertilizing like this? Hold on a second. It's going to be Monosaur. Why were you planting like that, you goofball?
Planting like what?
Well, I could see you actually had a Tokyo drift across the field. Oh, careful now. Watch it. Oh, careful.
I had to turn around.
Oh, thank God I lift my thing up. Oh, you had to turn around? Okay. Ought to get the last little bit of my spot. The fields on our Rat Pack Farms map would be done in about 3 seconds with this piece of equipment. I don't even think some of them are this wide, actually, if you think about it.
I was going to say, I don't even know if we could get them.
Yeah, the Big Bud would just be...
It's just off the edges.
It'd just be too big. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to circle back and do one of these up here. Let's keep on going, guys. Doing a fantastic job here today, everybody. This is really incredible stuff. And it just makes me excited to see more DLC for Farming Simulator 17. And I really would like to see some aircraft. It's been proven by the modding community that they can do aircraft. And, of course, we're just doing this for a little bit of fun, so we're not going to do it perfectly. We got a couple of newbies here like Pinto and such, but you can see this farm field's so huge you can actually see the giant hills and rolling landscape in this farm field. So Pinto's getting a little bit of skill. It's been a while since we've been doing actual farming, so everybody's doing a great job. So not too bad, boys. About $1 billion worth of wheat that we're planting here.
Just plowing a field.
You're just plowing a field, I know. Now, let me ask this, boys. What's your use of seeds at? I'm at 76% remaining. So after doing this huge
97%.
field, what's up?
50.
50. Oh my goodness.
I don't know
91.
if mine's glitched or not, but I'm not going down at all.
Oh really? All right. Did you turn the sower on?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Oh, you press V?
Yeah. I can see myself clearly planting stuff in the field.
Or
But
maybe
it's been at 97% for the entire time.
maybe it is a glitch. That's what happens sometimes with mods. But so long as you're it looks like the field's planted, so you didn't seem to miss anything. So we're doing real well here. Look at the 2 of these bees passing each other. It's just a question of which one has the right of way when they meet in the wild. These big buds are just incredible. Again, this is the KT450, right? So the DLC will have, I believe, 2 different versions. Is that right, Nick?
Yep.
So 2 different versions of the Big Bud. The Big Bud and the even bigger Bud. Wow, this is just so cool to see the interior like this, just working, fully functional. You can see all the beautiful chrome and all the other equipment outside of it. You can see the transmissions just pumping away. Look at that, man. He actually put the transmission in there working down there. That's incredible. You can just see it pumping away and just providing the unlimited power to this beautiful piece of technology. Look at that. This is incredible. They don't use them as much anymore. It's more efficient, I suppose, to use more modern day and more fuel-efficient tractors and good numbers. But still, Big Bud just definitely an absolute beast necessary to plant so many different crops and such. All right, who wants to switch back? Coffee, you want to take her back? Go ahead and tab over. I'm going to see what else we got for jobs here. Looks like Looks like the harvesters are still pumping away. I see the cat trucks rolling in. Beautiful. Helicopters back up. We got a big baling truck going on here too. Looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in our future stream. Nice to see exactly what experiments Nick has for us when we finally live stream this. So let's take a look, by the way, that other cat truck. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can unload that one into the cat truck and just, again, show you how much, just by one delivery into the auger, how much material or how many crops, how many seeds, what volume comes out of these. Oh, wow, I'm really hauling with this cat truck. Nice find from Nick, too, by the way, folks. The cat truck is available, again, on Otto's YouTube page, mostly because I'm lazy. He's very good at putting all those things together. All right, I think I missed the turn. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and unload from the Big Bud into the, as an example of how it's supposed to be done. As Nick had mentioned, Nick, as you said, it's really to keep the trucks out of the muddy fields and to make tractors such as the Big Bud do all the work. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the semis can run back and forth to town too.
That's a good point. Yeah, you can basically drop them off from the auger, and it can either dump them where it needs to go in a giant pile, for example. It can haul anything really. Okay, here we go. Pulling up to this thing again. I think it has to empty out on the left side. Yep. So you get. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. All right, everything's unloaded here. Can I not take the top off of this thing? Oh, I took it off the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I had to switch over my creator tools. There we go. There we go. Look at that, folks. Shiny. Very shiny. All right, let's get in Big Bud then and start showing the equipment off. Oh, my mistake. You're not Big Bud. This is Big old Bud right here. There we go. All right, so to extend the auger, I need to do what? Pipe out is O. So she'll... there we go. Flow right over. So 2 augers, basically a corkscrew that'll connect together. Oh, looks like we're a little off. Careful. There we go. We'll get a little closer to it. And this is basically how she's supposed to be used. So Big Bud would pull up like this and just offload that stuff in about a quick second. Look at that, man. Huge capacity and quick offload into the trucks. Trucks aren't even close to being filled, Nick. This is the exact perfect setup for hauling grain like this, man. Excellent work. And I love that cat truck, man. We should use that in mining. That's going to be a ton of fun. You boys want to go mining again?
Ooh,
Mining.
yeah.
All that sweet gold.
Definitely.
Minus some big old rocks.
Big old rocks.
Mining for women.
Oh boy, I should be mining for a driving lesson. All right, so anyway, so that's how it would work if you were using the Big Bud DLC. Of course, you can always use it with other types of mods and such. And so you can basically put all the work into 2 big tractors or 3 big tractors. If you're working with a friend, that DLC is perfect. The mod and the DLC work in harmony. It's really nice. They're unison. You'd say, well, why would I buy the DLC if the mod's there? But actually, you can play with the mod, you can play with the DLC, and the DLC works perfectly with the modded equipment such as this cat. And what's the trailer called? The Wilson trailer? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a Wilson.
Yeah, and it really looks gorgeous and absolutely that actually should be in the game. That's very slim, very nice. It's perfect for transporting things from the farm field back to town, like Nick was saying. So I'll transport this one back to the farm fields, or back to the house, and we'll get back to work in the farm fields. So let's take a look again, folks. I'll head over to the chopper then. And again, if this thing was fully filled up, we could park it anywhere inside of the house, or we could even bring it back to town and make some good old money. So let's find out what everything... Oh, look at that. Another Caterpillar fully filled up by Encrypted. Good work, man. And, yep, harvesters are still running perfectly. Back to the chopper we go. Let's take a look then at these farm fields again. Look at how much work we did in just like a quick 20 minutes. A farm field is pretty much done here. We missed a lot, but, with some practice, we'll get a little bit better. We're still city boys. But daygum, did we do a good job. And you can see the Big Buds from here. Such monstrosities of the farm field. You can just see them still working. So really, in about 40 minutes, you could do one of these whole fields. Pinto, go a little bit to the right, my friend. You got a lot of room on your left there, my friend. There you go. All right, perfect.
Big old room.
Big old room, I know. So fantastic job from everybody so far in showing off this DLC. So again, folks, today, check out our live stream. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when we go live with big projects, more Huey helicopters, more military equipment, big equipment, and as we always say, Big O here on the channel. Montesur is a big fan of the Big O. Is that right, Montesur?
Yeah, I like Big ol'.
I like Big O too. I like a Big O tractor. Check this out, folks. Look at that. And compared to the helicopter, the Huey helicopter is rather large, and look at how it dwarfs the Big Bud here. Very nice piece of equipment. All right, folks. Well, that's it for now. So again, as I'm following Otto now here, I want you to follow him on YouTube as well. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. Show everyone some love, and we will see you all very soon for more DLC, more mods, and much more in Farming Simulator 17. So until next time, folks, we will see you all very soon. Say goodbye, boys.
Bye.
Bye. All right, good. I'm going to Arby's. What did everybody want?
Bean burrito.
Bean burrito? That's not at Arby's. That's Taco
Bean
Bell.
burrito.
Well, then go to Taco Bell.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm making. Hold on, Baja Soul's
Cater
over this
to my
way.
needs.
All right. Well, you want me to get catering? All right, that's it. I'm going to Panera Bread.
3 helpings of curly fries.
You know what, Montessor? I'm getting the vegetarian platter from Panera Bread because of you.
No, you're not.
Nope.
No, you're not.
Nope, that's it. I'm
I
getting the.
100% know you.
No, that's it. We're getting veggie.
Okay,
We're
I'm
going
getting a
veggie.
cheese pizza. That's
No,
it.
no!
No,
Not
no.
cheese. Not cheese.